Okay, in this video, we're going to go over how to obtain and use the screen recording software. And the screen recording software we're going to use is called Screencast-O-Matic. You can get it at screencast-o-matic.com. Okay, now you see when you get here that there is just a start recording button here, and you can roll down, and here are the features. So we have a max recording time. Let me just roll this up a little bit. So you see for the free version, 15 minutes and no max for the pro version. Now that doesn't really matter because if you're creating a series of videos, you don't want them going over 15 minutes per video anyway. Okay, and then next we have free hosting up to 15 minutes per upload. Okay, again, we don't really care about this because you're either going to include the video file with your product or upload it to YouTube yourself. Okay, so no problem there. Record screen and webcam. Okay, so it does it for both of these, so no problem there. And then publish to YouTube HD. Okay, again, they both do that, so we're going along nice here. Publish to MP4 AVI FLV movie. Okay, so this is very important. We're going to want to be able to do this. So we can publish it to AVI for our use, and then we can edit it and create whatever format we want after that. Okay, now here's what it doesn't do. Publish to Google Drive, Vimeo, and more. Okay, well, which that isn't really true because we can download it and upload it where we want. Publish screenshots. Okay, so I'm not really sure why we would want to do that. Okay, no watermark when publishing, and as I said before, that's important if you're going to sell it as its own product, but not if it's an accompanying product. Password protected uploads. Well, you could do that yourself if you really want that. Editing tools. Okay, so here we go. Uh, if you get the premium version, then editing tools, scripts tool, screenshot tool, record system audio, and webcam only recordings, and draw and zoom while recording are all included. Okay, so you get some good value with the pro version, but what we're doing here is I'm going to show you how to do it all for free. Okay, now if you click start recording here, it may or may not work. So it's a good idea to actually download the Screencast-O-Matic software and use it from your computer rather than just using it as a browser-based solution. Okay, so you'll see right underneath where it says start recording, download, and install. So just like anything else, we'll be able to download it and then install the program. Okay, so just click there and it'll take us to where we can download it, which is at download.com. So let's just download and save file. Okay, so that'll take a few seconds to download. Okay, so we'll click on the install file here. And we'll click install. Okay, so it doesn't really get much easier than that. So just let this finish here. Okay, so there it is. It's got the check mark there to start. So let's just click finish. And it's going to start up the piece of software for us. Okay, and as you see right away, it says enable pro features or click button below to continue without. So we can just click the free version here. Okay, now on your screen will appear a series of dots. You can see some of them right here. Some of them are off screen because of where it positioned itself here. So I'll move it down. Okay, so here, this is what we're going to see. You'll see a round series of dots here. Okay, something. Okay, here we go. So you can just drag around and resize. So here's your resize tabs. And then you'll see down here there's some buttons. So this is your record button. And this is your, if you click here, okay, so it's showing you which sound device it's using, or you can turn the sound off if you like. Okay, and then here, this is the microphone volume. So you see, as I'm speaking here, it's going across, it's showing your microphone volume. Okay, and then here, now this is your size. So you can choose the size of the area you want the thing to cover. So whichever size you want, you can pick here, or you can make it, you can just drag it around and make it how big you want. Okay, so if we said 800 by 600, it creates a 800 by 600 area that we can use for recording. Now, it's always a good idea to be able to get your entire subject in here rather than moving things around. So what I would do usually is use something like 1024 by 768 or 1280 by 720 if you want to be able to have it in 16 by 9 format. Okay, so you can drag it until you get something that says 16 or 1280 by 720 down here. Okay, now next here we have whether we want to turn on the webcam. So right now it's off. If I click this, it'll turn on. And then of course this is to end it. So very simple to use. Okay, so you also notice this in the middle here. So this allows you to easily drag it to where you want it. And you see toggle record pause with Alt P. Okay, so that's a good way where you can put it on pause for a few seconds or however long you need to get some other things, load another screen, go for a drink or whatever you need to do, and then you can come back and hit Alt P again. Okay, so really simple to use. So let's do a little bit of screen recording here. I'm going to leave it set the way it is right now. So we're only going to be recording this area of the screen, but you get the idea that you can change the dimensions of this recording area. Okay, so all we're going to do down here is we'll go down and we'll hit the record button. Okay, so it's giving us a countdown, and there we go. Okay, so this is a test of the recording. We can move around here. Let's go back to Screencast-O-Matic and record from there. Now, if I hit Alt-P, you'll see that it is paused. So now I could go and load Screencast-O-Matic again. Okay, and then we could hit Alt-P again. Okay, and then we can continue recording. All right, so we're continuing with the example now. And we'll just move some things around on the screen again. Okay, so that's basically all there is to it. You also have, you'll see down here, a pause button, so you can come down here and hit the pause button. But it's a good idea to have some continuity with your mouse. If you have your mouse on the screen and you hit Alt-P, and then you come back and hit Alt-P again, then your mouse will appear right where it was, and you get like a seamless pause. Okay, so it's a good idea to do that if you can. Now, if you look down here, you'll see that we're into 1 minute now. Okay, so we can just hit done here when we're done. All right, now it brings it up, and here it is. So we could go and play it now. Okay, so let me drag this up a little bit here. So let's play it. And there we go. Okay, so this is a test of the recording. We can move our... Okay, so you see that it's working fine. Let's just drag this along a little further here. And play it some more. That we're into 1 minute now. Okay, so as you can see, the sound is quite good on it. We have no problem there. Okay, now if you look over on the right-hand side, you can publish to Screencast-O-Matic, publish to YouTube, publish to video file, and this is what we're going to want to do here. So let's click on that. All right, now you can download it full size, which is what we're going to want to do. Up here, we can pick the format. So let's make it AVI. Okay, so full size, HD size. So 1280 by 720. I don't think that's what we picked, but you can change that here. And then down here, you can add your captions and so on. But we're just going to save the file. Okay, so we're going to create it in this folder here, so we'll just call it test. And there it goes, so it's saving. We'll just wait for that to finish. And when it's done, we will have a video file that we can use in our next step, which is going to be to edit it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can just close this now. Now, anytime you want, you can open Screencast-O-Matic on your computer and you can make your video recordings.